Welcome to Furniture Industry News for Friday, July 18th, 2025. I'm here to bring you the latest updates and trends that matter most to furniture industry professionals. Today we're covering some encouraging sales data, shifting consumer spending patterns, and international market developments that could impact your business decisions. Let's start with some positive news from the retail front. Furniture store sales showed solid growth in June, rising 4.5% compared to the same month last year. This increase is particularly noteworthy because it comes at a time when many retailers are facing economic uncertainty. The furniture segment has been outperforming overall retail numbers, which suggests that consumers are still willing to invest in their homes despite broader economic concerns. What's driving this growth? Several factors are at play. First, we're seeing a continued focus on home improvement and comfort as people spend more time in their living spaces. Second, there's been a steady replacement cycle for furniture that was purchased during the early pandemic years. Many pieces bought quickly during lockdowns are now being upgraded as consumers have more time to make thoughtful purchasing decisions. This positive sales trend connects directly to what we're seeing in the back-to-school market. College students and their families are preparing for the fall semester, and dorm room furniture is a significant part of that preparation. However, this year's back-to-campus shoppers are being more careful with their budgets than in previous years. Students are expected to spend an average of about $192 on furnishings for their dorm rooms or apartments this year. While this might seem modest, it represents a shift in how families approach college spending. They're trimming budgets in many areas, but dorm life isn't one of them. Parents and students recognize that having a comfortable, functional living space is essential for academic success. What's interesting is how this budget-conscious approach is changing purchasing patterns. More families are turning to secondhand stores, online marketplaces, and discount retailers. There's also been a rise in DIY projects and furniture upcycling. For furniture retailers, this means there's opportunity in both the budget-friendly segment and in pieces that can be easily customized or personalized. The back-to-school market also highlights the growing importance of multifunctional furniture. Dorm rooms are small, so every piece needs to serve multiple purposes. Storage ottomans, convertible desks, and modular shelving systems are particularly popular. This trend toward versatile, space-saving furniture extends beyond the college market and reflects broader housing trends where people are living in smaller spaces. Speaking of broader trends, we're seeing interesting developments in international markets, particularly with Chinese buyers. China has topped the list of international buyers for U.S. homes, which has significant implications for the furniture industry. When international buyers purchase American properties, they often need to furnish them completely, creating substantial opportunities for furniture retailers and manufacturers. Chinese buyers tend to have different preferences than domestic buyers. They often favor contemporary styles, high-quality materials, and brands with strong reputations. This creates opportunities for furniture companies that can cater to these preferences. It also means that showrooms and sales staff in areas with high international buyer activity might need to adapt their approaches. The international connection goes both ways. China's furniture market is expected to reach nearly $80 billion by 2030, with significant growth in the wood furniture segment. For U.S. furniture companies, this represents both an opportunity and a challenge. The opportunity lies in potentially exporting to this growing market. The challenge is increased competition from Chinese manufacturers who are improving their quality and design capabilities. This brings us to an important consideration for the rest of 2025: tariffs and trade policies. Recent surveys indicate that shoppers plan to continue spending during the upcoming holiday season despite concerns about tariffs. This suggests that consumer demand remains strong, but it also means that furniture companies need to be prepared for potential cost increases. The key is planning ahead. Companies that can secure inventory before potential tariff increases or that can diversify their supply chains will be better positioned. It's also worth noting that consumers are showing they're willing to pay reasonable price increases for products they value, as long as the quality and service meet their expectations. Looking at the broader economic picture, furniture e-commerce continues to grow significantly. The global furniture e-commerce market is projected to reach over $455 billion by 2025. This growth is being driven by improved technology, better shipping solutions for large items, and consumers becoming more comfortable with major purchases online. For traditional furniture retailers, this doesn't necessarily mean doom and gloom. Instead, it highlights the importance of having a strong omni-channel strategy. Customers want the convenience of online shopping combined with the ability to see and touch products in person. Successful retailers are finding ways to blend both experiences. The data also shows that despite economic uncertainties, nearly half of furniture retailers are confident that home furnishing purchases will increase in the first half of 2025. This optimism is based on several factors: stabilizing mortgage rates, pent-up demand from consumers who delayed purchases, and the ongoing trend of investing in home comfort and functionality. For manufacturers and retailers, this optimism needs to be balanced with smart business practices. Inventory management becomes crucial when demand is strong, but supply chains can be unpredictable. Companies that can maintain appropriate stock levels without overcommitting will be best positioned to capture sales opportunities. The furniture industry is also seeing increased demand for sustainable and environmentally friendly products. Consumers are more conscious about the environmental impact of their purchases, and this is driving innovation in materials and manufacturing processes. Companies that can demonstrate genuine sustainability efforts are finding competitive advantages. As we move through the second half of 2025, the furniture industry appears to be in a relatively strong position. Sales growth is positive, consumer interest remains high, and new market opportunities are emerging. The key for industry professionals is staying informed about these trends and adapting strategies accordingly. That wraps up today's episode of Furniture Industry News. These trends and developments are shaping the industry landscape, and staying aware of them can help you make better business decisions. If you found today's information helpful, please subscribe to our podcast to stay up to date with the latest furniture industry news and analysis.